What mystery is hidden in the mysterious and deep Hainan's tropical rainforest?
就是因为热带雨林它是一个很重要的生物体，然后养育了全球50%的一个生物总量，所以说它对人类非常重要，被称作是地球之肺。
How should we learn the strange species in the tropical rainforest and coexist with it?
让学生们都能够了解热带雨林的重要性，认识热带雨林，然后能够有一个发自内心的对热带雨林的一个保护。
As the guardians of the rainforest, they are accompanied by wind and rain for several years. What's the life story between the people here and the rainforest?
我感觉雨林翱翔的感觉，在树林里面，在树林上面飞过。一会儿我们等着停稳之后啊，我们有票的朋友啊，我们就开始下来游览。啊，来，我来收拾就可以了。
好，谢谢。
好。
In September, Hainan's tourist season is approaching. Today, Dong Shiyu is ready to introduce his rainforest friends to every tourist who comes here.
我们第一个，我们车辆一定要清洁干净；第二个的话，我们的驾驶员一定要在驾驶方面，在讲解方面，一定让游客满意。小朋友，你哭什么？小朋友，找妈妈是哦。别哭了，别哭了啊！我们上山去了啊！再哭我们上不了坡了，看到没有？啊，别哭了啊！对，我们要上山了。
Dong Shiyu takes 9 hours for more than a dozen trips to and from the scenic spot. In his eyes, the rainforest is like a friend he's familiar with. He hopes to introduce this charming friend to more people.
哎，对，我们要上山，山路18弯。开多久啊？大概12分钟左右。
Dong Shiyu has been in the scenic spot for a decade. In the decade, his job has also changed.
我是从2010年进来，我那时候从事的是讲解员，就作为景区的导游。接下来我们在19年的时候，也是工作需要，调到科研经营部，也当了副理，利用我这10年的经验，所学到的东西，提供给游客，让游客乘兴而来、感动而归的一个理念。
Years of companionship makes Dong Shiyu more familiar with the story that takes place in the rainforest. At 1:30 in the afternoon, the elf parrots that fly freely in the rainforest are about to start to perform.
我们说声谢谢吧。
At the moment, it's half an hour before the perform starts. The little parrot suddenly loses its temper, which makes her friend, Zhong Hoi Moi, anxious.
吃太饱了，或者受外界的影响，他就不听话。就是负责表演这一块儿，然后主持完了以后，我就会出来外面这里照相。
Zhong Hoi Moi is the host of the parrot perform in the scenic spot. She has many kinds of parrot friends. Every morning, these cute little guys are looking forward to her coming.
假鹦鹉它比较温顺嘛，所以说没有那种害怕的感觉，就感觉比较亲和吧，感觉挺温顺的。
As the tourist season is around the corner, the staff of the parrot team want to update the perform again, so that more tourists will feel the charming spirit of the parrots that live in the rainforest. However, it's not easy. It's going to be a new challenge.
训练鹦鹉就是教小孩一样，你就把它当成2岁3岁的小朋友，你就这样教它。你像一般一个动作的话，我们都要教个几十遍甚至上百遍，就这样慢慢的教出来的。
In the morning, Li Xiu and his partners are busy for the new perform. In the eyes of many little tourists, being able to play with parrots is an enviable job.
你把它放飞了之后，在大自然里边活动一段时间，然后呢再回来，就是这样。它不会因为别的老鹰过来呀，或者是人吓它呀，然后飞走之类的。
Macaws are native to the tropics of the Americas. They like to live and thrive in the rainforest in their own ways. It's not easy to train parrots. In the first place, the trainers need to gain the parrots' trust and develop a bond with them. For the practice of the new perform, parrots still have some difficulties. There are always a lot of problems. However, Li Xiu never gave up.
不听话继续教呗，教到他听话为止，就像小朋友一样，不听话正常啊。
By training and rewarding the parrots at the same time, gradually, the distance and accuracy of their flights has been improved. Li Xiu believed that soon a new perform will be present to tourists.
他们是主要训练的嘛，就是把这些鹦鹉训练出来以后，然后才由我去接手，我去掌控，反复的练习，然后才能上表演，就这样。
Hainan Rainforest Cultural Tourism Area is located at 18 degrees north latitude, containing extremely rich tropical rainforest biological resources.
景区10年了，看似很长，但实际上也是很短暂的。这10年弹指一挥间，但景区应该说变化非常大。所以我们在随后又投入了我们的雨林奥校高空滑索，最后又打造了我们的海南首家悬吊玻璃桥。这些项目都是解决游客体验型的项目。雨林环境是我们的核心的这个要素，核心的竞争力。
因为热带雨林它是一个很重要的生物体，然后养育了全球50%的一个生物总量，所以说它对人类非常重要，被称作是地球之肺，然后呢生物基因库。但是呢，现在热带雨林遭到了很严重的破坏。
Chao Zifeng came to work at Yonoda in 2009. He was promoted from commentator to manager. Now, through the research course called Rainforest Guardian, he wants more teenagers to get involved in rainforest conservation.
那么我们开这个课程的目的就是让学生们都能够了解热带雨林的重要性，认识热带雨林，然后能够有一个发自内心的对热带雨林的一个保护。所以说我们要发起叫雨林守护嘛，作为雨林守护人，这样的一个课程。
Today, Chao Zifeng will check the new course. The course will focus on the ecological conservation of the rainforest. During the course, students will learn how to better guard the Earth's life-giving ecosystem, know the importance of protecting the environment with role exchange, and understand the impact of the rainforest on the environment and ecology.
让学生们很简单、很通俗易懂的能够了解到这个热带雨林的重要性，而发自内心的去产生对它的一个守护。那我们就要手机呢要收集一些资料，对线路进行一个踩点，然后呢编排一些课程包括一些购买一些道具然后做一些这样的课程的安排。
Green is the background color of the plant paradise. After the early morning, the rainforest becomes lively. Insects are the first elves to get up in the rainforest, waking up other species in the rainforest in a unique way. The fern family is representative of the oldest plant species in the rainforest. One offshoot, Cyathea podophylla, is one of the oldest living plants in China. What sets them up is a fibrous tissue that runs through the body, supporting the trunk and carrying nutrients. These structures, called vascular bundles, are similar to human blood vessels. Cyathea podophylla can grow taller to get more sunlight with them. Different heights of plants shape this irregular rainforest. The secrets of Cyathea podophylla's generations are hidden on the back of its leaves. These neatly arranged spheres contain hundreds of cells responsible for reproduction, which are known as spores. To reproduce successfully, however, spores must find water as a medium to achieve the goal. For thousands of years, the struggle between plants has never stopped in order to survive. Each species has to fight for a piece of land, and the most vibrant rainforest kingdoms are also the most brutal battlefields. There is plenty of light energy in Hainan's tropics, which contributes to the high species density of the rainforest, but also makes living space the most scarce resource. The tree has entered the countdown of its life, and the killer is a plant on it, Entidae stem. Its seeds take root silently in the tree and get the nutrients to strengthen themselves. As it grows, it winds around its host. Once it contacts with the land, it interrupts the delivery of nutrients to the host. This is the strangulation peculiar to the rainforest. Its intensification of strangulation and the further fungal erosion accelerate the tree's death, leaving the parasites to survive alone. On the battlefield of the rainforest, there is no ever victorious general. Some plants choose wrong rivals. They are not as strong as their rivals, so they can only resort to their hosts and cling to them, absorbing nutrients and living with them. This is vine climbing. Rainwater and soil are stored on top of their weaving structures. It becomes the hotbeds of other plants and create an aerial garden. Species in the rainforest are friends as well as enemies, but to humans, they are eternal friends. In the crowded rainforest, plants release large amounts of oxygen, maintaining the carbon-oxygen balance in the atmosphere. The rainforest is known as the Earth's lungs.
往前走，前面会看到我们的雨林六大奇观啊。
Before the route of the course is formally decided, Chao Zifeng has one more important thing to do.
来，同学们，大家可以看一下啊，热带雨林里面呢，植物呢非常的丰富，所以说呢，每一种植物为了在热带雨林里面这个有限的地方能够生存下去，所以产生了很多这样的一个生活习惯，我们也叫雨林的六大奇观。会向上攀爬，我们会看到它们一直会爬到树的顶端，然后在上面呢能够吸取更多的阳光，这样呢会产生更多的养分，这就是我们雨林的六大奇观之一，叫藤本攀附。
If you don't walk into the rainforest, you won't be able to understand the mystery of the vast forest. Don't need classrooms in a tall building. The rainforest is the classroom where knowledge is passed on.
眼前这个树这个叫旅人蕉如果需要喝水的时候，只要上面开个小口，就会流出源源不断的水源，这个水是可以直接饮用的。这个呢也被称作旅人蕉，也被叫做沙漠甘泉，就能给旅人提供一些解渴的东西，所以说叫沙漠甘泉。
After the research and preparation in the morning, Chao Zifeng collected the information into files. Today's task is successfully completed. To him, guarding the rainforest is his bounden duty.
景区现在应该算是就像一个家一样吧。我们觉得我们自己也是一个雨林精灵，也就像一个雨林守护人一样，守护着这一片热带雨林，然后把我们的一些社会责任也传递下去。比如说打火石。
This is Chao Zifeng's way of loving the forest, as he hopes to make every tourist fall in love with the rainforest and become its friend. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a parrot perform is about to start.
有请运动员入场。 将邀请现场的朋友和我一起来参加一场运动会。这是一场非常特殊的奥运会，那就是鸟类王国奥运会。好的，停车。师傅，您看看现在满舞台上都是垃圾，赶紧忙起来吧。好，最后一个塑料瓶子，非常棒，塑料瓶子也是属于可回收的。红队这边呢拿到球了，投球漂亮，非常棒。好，那么下面呢我们要为冠军颁发金牌。有没有哪位朋友
Every day, there are 3 parrot shows, and at this spot, the Perform-themed Parrot Olympics captivates the audience.
哪位朋友最幸运呢？看清楚啦！哇，这位美女，看椅子高一点，让小鸟们拿过来。来这边，来这边。好的，谢谢。来，朋友们，再一次把热烈的掌声送给他们。
Zhong Hui-mei was encouraged by the audience affirmation. This affirmation makes the parrot team become more confident to get involved in new creations. However, Zhong Hui-mei and her colleagues hope that the parrot Perform will help tourists know how thousands of species in the rainforest depend on and interact with each other.
很热爱，因为待的时间挺久的了，好多年了，就有感情了，会觉得亚诺达很有乐趣啊，让他们开开心心的来，开开心心的回去。
In the early morning, the whole rainforest is filled with chirping of birds and insects. Behind these natural sounds, however, is another sound. To him, it's the beginning of a day's work. The overall planning area of the Yonoda rainforest is 45 square kilometers. During the year, Lin Ya-ye needs to go back and forth in the scenic area countless times.
我这边主要负责工作是保洁为主，绿化保洁。在这边工作，我觉得很开心很多了吧。
Lin Ya-ye's in Tiangun village, Sandao town, about 2 kilometers from Yonoda. They used to live on mountains. Their life resources came from the rainforest, but they are still poor. In 2016, through the application, he came to work in Yonoda.
来有诺达干工吧，因为是家庭的需要吧，还一方面是小孩在读书，也是光靠我一个人来，也是打工也是维持不了的。
Lin Ya-ye has 4 years working experience. Unlike road cleaning, rainforest cleaning is more time-consuming and laborious, and it also requires more patience. The Yonoda Rainforest Cultural Tourism Area helps the surrounding rural poor to lift themselves out of poverty by providing jobs and so on. In May this year, Lin Ya-ye successfully took off the hat of poverty and realized his dream of getting out of poverty.
今年的5月份吧，基本都是3000块钱左右吧。大女儿她毕业了，她已经读书毕业出来了，就给我的负担减轻了一点。
He doesn't leave his hometown and works nearby. He also contributes to the environmental protection of the rainforest. For Lin Ya-ye, there is nothing happier than this. At 5:30 p.m., Lin Ya-ye got off work on time. He went to the farmer's market and bought some food to improve food quality. Now, the happy life has been shown in front of the couple. They are more confident in striving for a well-off life.
这边工作的非常好的，就是我来到亚诺达就改变了我的一生，对我来说吧，就是很大的改变。
At present, Hainan, which is surging in great tide, is standing at a new historical high point to build a free trade port. The tourism industry has encountered an unprecedented opportunity for development.
我们旅游业带来无限的这种机遇，而且也把旅游业作为重点支持行业在进行发展。 那从游客量上来讲，应该说，国际游客会很大量的进入海南岛。那从知名度上来讲，自贸港的建设无形中会提升海南很大的这种很高的知名度，会吸引我们国内国外众多的游客到海南来。从眼前来讲就非常明显。
The construction of Hainan Free Trade Port and the protection of tropical rainforest cannot be separated from the support of the new generation of ICT. In May 2020, a new friend came to the forest. The 5G Plus driveless car experience project was officially put into operation in Hainan Yanoda Rainforest Cultural Tourism Zone.
海南自由贸易港建设，对我们海南这边影响非常大，提供了我们这个第一个就业岗位比较多，第二个旅游业快速的增长，提供了岗位很多，我们可以多项的选择一下，以后我们在企业里面有各种各样的岗位去提供给我们就业。
5G Plus driveless cars can realize the driveless connection between fixed lines and stations in scenic spots. Based on comprehensive consideration of safe operation and travel experience, we will provide tourists with richer and more personalized service through immersive and brand new technological experience. New opportunities have accelerated the progress of new projects. As a veteran driver in the scenic spot, as long as he's free, Dong Shiyu will work with his colleagues to popularize 5G Plus driveless car technology to tourists. In the future, 5G Plus driveless cars can also realize information interaction between tourists and rainforest. This new friend of the rainforest will be known by more tourists. It's getting late. With the departure of the last tourists, the day in the Yanoda rainforest ends. Relying on the generous gift of this rainforest, people harvest the pure air and soul of the perception and the hope of life. People are grateful for everything the rainforest has given. They take care of the natural ecology with their hearts. Tomorrow, they will be in their respective posts to welcome new tourists with great enthusiasm. They convey to all guests that we are the friends of the rainforest, and it's our duty to protect it.